Yo my guys, we're back again. My work rate's been shit, but we're back. And you know where we are today. I've already announced it. We're in Peckham, that's the Peckham Cobbler there. So we're just on the intersection between Peckham Hill Street and Peckham High Street, aka Frontline. So that's just Peckham High Street there where the bus is going down. And this is Peckham Hill Street. As you can see, busy intersection here. This intersection is famous. Anyone who knows South London, this part of South East London knows it. SE15 is the postcode. So yeah, we're in South East London, London Borough of Southwark. Loads of shops and restaurants and bars and stuff like that around here. It's quite a popping area. Become quite heavily gentrified in the recent years. But you know, we're going to be discussing one of the many famous sets that have come from this area. We're going to be talking about Zone 2, Young Peckham Bosses, Hit Squad, whatever you want to call them. I know it's all interchangeable. But yeah, let's go somewhere a little bit quieter. First estate and go see where they grew up and what that estate's like, if it's crime ridden, what it looks like. But yeah, let's go. We're on the Bells Garden estate. Zone 2 territory, guys. So yeah, let's while we go into the estate and find a block to go into. It's quite a large estate, you might be able to see it there. It's known as Yellow Brick in Peckham. It's quite a large estate. Runs through, I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into it. But while we're walking inside and finding a block to get into, let's talk about Zone 2. So yeah, as I said earlier, 3 main sets, but I think all the members are interchangeable. You got Zone 2, you got Young Peckham Bosses, and YPB, and you got Hit Squad. Based in the SE15 part of South East London, in Peckham obviously. Main allies are 410, quite close in Brixton, Myersfield, part of Brixton. And the main ops, well, basically they beef the whole of SE17, to be honest, and they kind of beef Harlem as well, because obviously Harlem are linked to Moscow. But yeah, they beef mainly Moscow 17, AUI 17 on the Aylesbury estate, and Browning 17 as well. So all of the gangs from the SE17 borough, part of the borough postcode. You got the community centre there. Got Bells Garden Community Centre. We'll just have a quick look at it really quickly. So there is a nice little community centre that serves the estate. Beautiful sunny day today. Again, it's quite a quiet estate. There are a few people walking around. But yeah, Zone 2, some cold rappers there. They've been rapping since pretty much early 018, 017 drill times. I think the best member is Queng Face, he's cold. But you got members like LR, PS, obviously a legendary member, Queng Face, as I mentioned, Dens, quite a few different rappers. Again, as I said, some of them go by Hit Squad and some of them go by Zone 2, and then some of them go by Young Peckham Bosses. So this is like a little community board on the estate. As I said, the estate is known as Yellow Brick, so you'll see that most of it is yellow. You got yellow buildings and nice little football pitch. I know a couple of the music videos have been filmed on this green here. So let's maybe try and find a block to get into. Let's go and have a closer look at this block, because this might just be the one, guys. I might just be going into whatever this block is, but these are what the buildings look like, basically. Got another kind of different looking building over there. But as you can see, yeah, buildings are made of yellow bricks, hence the name Yellow Brick. Peckham's sort of kind of being very slowly heavily gentrified and regenerated. So we're in warm-up clothes here. But yeah, as I said, Peckham's being gentrified and heavily regenerated over the last few years. There were the famous 5 Peckham estates. I'm not going to look at every single estate in Peckham, obviously, but there were the famous 5 Peckham estates. I don't believe Bells Garden's one of them, because a lot of them have been sort of knocked down and regenerated. But yeah, let's see if we can get into this building. I'm not Wilmot Close 1 to 10, 11 to 42. See if we can get in here, and so I can give you guys a little show of what it looks like from inside the estate. All right, we're in the middle of the estate, just off the green, outside Bunbury House here. There's a little sign there for you guys. I'm gonna try and get into this block. I was gonna get into one of the yellow ones, Obviously it's named yellow brick, so I was gonna get into one of them, but they don't have outside landing, so you won't really get much of a view. But let's try and get into Bunbury House here, and I'll get you a view from up there, see what the estate looks like from higher up. All right, we're on the 5th floor of Bunbury House, as you can see, 19 to 27. I'll show you that view really quickly, but just check out the stairs. I mean, it's not the dirtiest block that I've been in, to be honest. It's all right, to be honest. You've got a little Tesco shopping trolley there, but I can see on the stairs people chilling. But wow, look at that view, man. Just look at that view, guys. Like, must be obviously a very deprived area, but wow, look at that view. See the city in the distance there, the city skyline. But yeah, as I said, I'm in Bunbury House. That's one of the yellow block flats there. I think that's Wilmot Close. You've got another couple over there, and there's another couple more behind the buildings. But amazing view from the top of the building. And then little park there for the kids to play in, sorry. Okay, cool. Let's go off to the first murder location, guys. We're going to be talking about the murder, as usual, of a young man. Gone too soon, gone too quick, quite early in his life. But let's go discuss that, and we go check out a bit more of Peckham. Right, we're just outside the Tesco on Southampton Way, guys. Just outside the Southampton Way estate. There's quite a large block over there, just down there on Marchwood Close. We've got a little estate here as well, just opposite the Tesco. But we're going to be talking about the murder of Abdirahman Mohamed, who was killed on the 11th of June 2017. Young 17-year-old man who was outside this Tesco at 11 p.m. on that day. He was later stabbed and murdered. It was later found out that Incognito and Jet Black from Moscow 17, so Sadiq Kamara and Kevin Adjo were charged with his murder. Both were actually acquitted of it. They were not found guilty, and later on, I think literally a few months later, Incognito SK Sadiq Kamara from Moscow 17 was killed as well. So as you can see, I mean, tit for tat violence, guys. Little 17-year-old kids getting murdered, and then the people were being accused of them are being murdered literally months later. R.I.P. Rest in peace to Abdirahman, aka Abs. I know there's a lot online saying that he wasn't a member of Zone 2, that his older brother was a member, and that he was only sort of loosely affiliated. But I mean, like I've always said in these videos, these gang members, they don't care if you're loosely affiliated, if you're the brother, son, uncle, cousin, dog, cat of who they hate, of their ops. They're gonna attack you. So let's just take a quick walk into Southampton Way Estate. Just have a quick look around it. So yeah, R.I.P. to Abs, little Abs. Rest in peace to him. He was so young, probably had so many aspirations and hopes, and wanted to look after his parents and family and stuff. So it's obviously a sad loss of life, and sad loss of life to lose Incog as well. But rest in peace to Abs, and rest in peace to Incog. Unnecessary violence, guys, on the streets of London. But yeah, this is the Southampton Way Estate. Quite a large estate again. Tall tower block here. We're in the midst of Peckham, guys. We're in Nam, or one of two Nams, the original Nam in London, the other one being Tottenham, obviously. But Peckham was the original, obviously famous rappers from these estates, from Peckham in general. Giggs, obviously the landlord, the governor of UK rap. Tiny Boost. We've got some legends from Peckham. I mean, it's a legendary part of South East London, or South London in general. But okay, cool. Next estate, guys. Let's go check out another part of Peckham. Let's see if we can get into another building. I've decided we're going to stay on the Southampton Way Estate just because I want to get into this building. Looks like we've got an amazing view there, but let's go check out this little bit of a green they've got on the estate.
Hello, Mr. Chris.
Kids to play. So there is kind of a bit of a social aspect. You've got another huge block here. No, there is a place for kids to play outside, but it's probably not the safest place for kids to be playing outside, if I'm completely honest. But yeah, another massive block here, and we'll try and get into, I think we'll do get into this block, you know guys. I'll check this one out, but let's see what this one's called here. Big estate, big green in the middle. Right, let's see if we can get into this building, guys. Also I had another bit of information to add. After sort of Incog and JB were acquitted of Abs's murder, Incog was obviously killed a few months later, but JB, Jet Black, Kevin Adjo, he was caught speeding through Clapham by the police with a zombie knife and a gun, I think, maybe, off the top of my head. So was sentenced to prison, got quite a considerable sentence. Drop the knives and gun, guys. I don't know what else to say. It's just not worth it. You lose your life to prison or to the grave. But yeah, let's try and get into this one. See if we can see what the name of this block is really quickly. Got Redbridge Gardens here. Let's get in there. All right, we're in Redbridge Gardens. Let's get up to the top floor. No lift on this side, so I'll probably pick the wrong side to go up, but I'll see you guys up there. All right, we're in the lift of this block, going up to the 9th floor. As you can see, it's not the nicest of lifts, kind of run down.
9th floor.
Let's see what the view's like though.
Doors opening.
Oh wow, another pretty amazing view. City in the distance again. That's the block that we just walked past, and you got the little allotments for the estate. Parking downstairs, little football pitch. The estate, I mean, each floor is kind of sectioned off by these little gated doors, so you kind of need to have the key fob to get in to the other side. Sometimes they're open, so this one, luckily enough, is open on the top floor. So we can take a little bit more of a look of the estate. But wow, again guys, that view, you know, millions of pounds are being made just there, billions of pounds. And then where I am now, there's kids literally stabbing each other to death over being from the wrong area, or you know, drugs or whatever it is. It's like sometimes it's 100 quid. It's ridiculous, but this is life in London's ghettos. But again, like I said, the view is just a beautiful day here in London. Blue skies, clouds, and the view's pretty amazing. Got someone sitting on the chairs on the stairs, burning a zoot. I can smell it. Smells dank, but yeah. It's the view from the top of this block on the Southampton Way estate. Cool. Next location. I think you guys need to see a bit more of Peckham. Again, I keep saying it, but this is just a legendary area. If you're into UK road rap, drill, music in general, urban music, Peckham is famous, infamous, one of the most notorious areas in that scene. So obviously they've had quite a few. Zone 2, like I said earlier, they beef a few, the whole of SE17 pretty much, but they also beef gangs in Lewisham, in the borough of Lewisham, further southeast. So they beef Southwest London gangs and Southeast London gangs. They beef sort of B-side from Bellingham. And back in the day, Peckham was involved in that infamous beef between Peckham and Brixton. So, you know, there's been a lot of crazy stuff that's happened here. All right, final location, guys. We're on the Gloucester Grove estate. This is the estate where Giggs is from. Quite an old estate here. Sorry about the wind noise. Just outside Wickway Court. Let's take a little walk around the estate. Let's see what building we want to get into. But these are what the buildings kind of look like. So obviously one of the older estates in Peckham. One of the older estates that I've looked at as well. Obviously not much gentrification has happened here. quite old building still. Another one of the famous estates in Peckham, Western Burt Court East. And yeah, this is what the estate looks like. Now, I've read a lot online. This used to be a war zone back in the day. Proper ghetto estate here. You've got a little community centre there, as usual with all these estates in Peckham, which is pretty nice actually. Everyone's got a little community centre to go and socialise at. I don't know how much in use it is. It doesn't really look like it's being used too much, but which is probably quite similar to a lot of the estates here in London. But at least they've got a community centre. Houses here. Just taking another quick little walk around and see what building we should get into. I'll get you another little view. But bins outside, again, not the nicest and cleanest of areas. Not the richest of areas either. Got a massive park over there, probably can't see in the distance, but kids playing outside. Let's just take a quick look actually while we're here. And then we'll get into this building here on my left. So, park over there. Quedgley Court. That's what the block looks like. Right, let's get in there. See what it's like. See you guys in there. Right, time to get into Quedgley Court. Let's go up to the 4th floor there. Boom! You know I'm the man at getting into these blocks, but Gloucester Grove Estate TMO, Quedgley Court. We're inside now, guys. So the stairs look like nice and colourful, and you know what? It's kind of clean in there. Houses, lifts, and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna jump into the lift to go to the 1st floor because I can't be asked to go to the top floor because I really can't be asked to walk it. But that's what it looks like. Right, I'm on the 5th floor, but you ain't really got anything up here. You've got these like lift access things. So we'll go back down to the 4th. As you can see, it's all in the internal hallways, and you are sectioned off by these little like security bits. Let's get in there and see if we can get into there and see what it's like. Right, I'm in one of the internal hallways now. Managed to get in. Well, man, should be a safe cracker the way I'm getting into blocks, but yeah. Quite little internal hallway. There's not really much to see in this block. Again, quite clean. Just a normal block of flats, really. Can't believe this is where Giggs is from and grew up. Little view out there, we can't really make out too much. Let's try and get out this side. Little view. Again, not too much to see, really. You've got stairs going back down there. And this bit leads out, obviously, it's connecting to the other side of the block. Again, not too much of a view to see, unfortunately. But this was Gloucester Grove Estate. And this was my Peckham episode, guys. Now, obviously, my work rate's been shit, I know. I need to release a pretty new video. I need to release another area pretty soon to keep you guys interested. So I'm gonna put out a poll tonight, guys. Let me know what end you wanna see next. Northwest, north, southwest, south, east, west, wherever you wanna see, let me know. And I'll make it happen for you. As I said, I haven't looked at every single estate in Peckham today. Just because, bruv, that would have took me probably 2 or 3 days to do. But I've looked at some of the ones that have been less regenerated and less gentrified than others. I hope you guys have enjoyed as usual. Keep up with me. You guys might be seeing an episode outside London pretty soonish, but that's still to be announced. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed, and
I'm known as a rider.
see you guys
I ride out in my trackie. More
next
time
time.
it's the same attire.
Cheers.
Car man get trapped.